Hi, my name is Pam Doneen, and this is part 2 of Power Fuels and Smart Carbs. I've already done a part 1, and if you would like to take a look at that for more ideas on part 1, I will link it at the end of this video. And what Power Fuels and Smart Carbs are grocery items that you add on to the Nutrisystem program. Nutrisystem provides breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack already pre-packaged, but then you have to add on a few grocery items. And a power fuel is 80 to 120 calories with 5 grams of protein. And then a smart carb is 80 to 120 calories with 1 gram of fiber. And they want that in there because then those are foods that will digest slower and make you feel fuller. So those are really a really good thing to have. And I like doing a lot of different power fuels and smart carbs and adding to my program because it keeps the program interesting. I enjoy it, and when you're first starting out, it's nice to get ideas, or if you've been on the program for a while, it's great to get new ideas to change up the program a little bit. Because seriously, I haven't got bored yet, because with the foods you add on to their foods already, you can really change things up and make it really good, interesting, and I'm enjoying it. And their food has a really good flavor, so it's all good. So anyway, let's go take a look at a few of the examples I have. Let's go do that now. I thought I would show you what I'm making for dinner tonight. I'm stir frying onions and zucchini, and then I am going to put on mine 1/4 of a cup of Parmesan cheese. I'm going to split this with my husband, and I'll put Parmesan cheese on his as well, but I thought I would divide it in half and then put my Parmesan cheese on because I didn't want to get more than 1/4 of a cup. 1/4 of a cup of Parmesan cheese is a power fuel. So once I get this finished, I will show you what it looks like. Here is my finished product with my 1/4 of a cup melted Parmesan cheese, and I'm having it with the ravioli formaggio. And a lot of times when I have the ravioli, I don't put the cheese on the zucchini because there's so much sauce that I just kind of use the sauce on the zucchini, and it's really good. So anyway, this is dinner, and I think it looks really good. So for one of my power fuels today, I'm having this veggie made great, a little quiche. And for one, it's 80 calories and 4 grams of protein. So you actually, to get the protein amount, you actually need to eat 1.5. So then that would be 120 calories with 6 grams of protein, because you need to have at least 5 grams of protein in one of your power fuels. So anyway, I cooked mine in the oven, and because in the microwave it said to put them in a bag and then put them in the microwave, and I don't like putting plastic in the microwave. I don't know if there's a certain type of microwave bag to use, but anyway, I just did mine on a cookie sheet in the oven. So this is another power fuel that is a good idea. What I am making for breakfast this morning is pineapple pancakes. This was a recipe on the Facebook Nutrisystem support group by a woman named Shirley. So I thought, I'm gonna try this, see what this is like. And she used chunked pineapple. I didn't have any chunked pineapple, so I used the crushed pineapple, and I just drained it really well. So I'll show you what is going on. And first, I used 1/2 cup of this crushed pineapple. For 1/2 cup, it is 80 calories and 1 gram fiber. So this is a smart carb. And then I used 2 teaspoons of this Splenda brown sugar. And 1 teaspoon is 15 calories. So I use 2 for 30, which is an extra. And what you do, you start with sauteing the crushed pineapple and the brown sugar to kind of brown it a little bit. It would be easier to brown chunks, of course, but I only have crushed. And then you mix together one of the Nutrisystem high protein pancake mixes with 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder, 4 teaspoons of water, and 1 egg, which would be a power fuel. So in this breakfast, you're using your Nutrisystem breakfast with a power fuel and a smart carb. And then I just mixed it all together, and I'll put it together, and when I'm done, I will show you. Okay, I finished. And this pancake, this is a full-size dinner plate. It's a big pancake. I think even just adding that little bit of baking powder really blew it up. And what I did with my pineapple, I went ahead and mixed it in with my batter, and so that I just thought it would work better for me. And then I sprayed the pancake with, I can't believe it's not butter, which is 0 calories and is a free item. And then I used 2 tablespoons of the sugar-free syrup, and that's only 15 calories, which is an extra. So I used 2 extras on this meal because I used the brown sugar and I used the pancake syrup. So anyway, I'll taste test this. Let me get right back to you. Okay, it's really good. It's like eating cake. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go eat this pancake. And like I said, that is a big pancake. I know I am gonna be so full when I get done. For a snack, I'm having peaches in a cup of milk, the skim milk. And 1 peach is a smart carb, and 1 cup of the fat-free milk is a power fuel. And I really like the peaches in milk. It reminds me of being a kid. We used to have this quite often. And I can my own peaches, so I have quite the supply of peaches. So yeah, so this is the snack today. I do have more examples, but I wanted to pop in here real quick and say just a couple things. One is that pineapple pancake was so good. And I actually liked using the crushed pineapple. So anyway, I will be making that again, definitely. And I'll put the recipe down below. And then number 2, something that I didn't video, but I thought I better mention is when you have cottage cheese with your peaches or pears or pineapple rings, it's really good. And it's just, and that would be a combination of smart carb and power fuel. And I love using fruit and cottage cheese. My mom canned so much fruit when I was a kid because I had 5 brothers and a sister. So there was 7 of us, and she canned tons of pears and peaches. And it was fun at dinner time. Whoever was setting the table got to choose what we were having that night. And for some reason, I thought that was kind of a big deal to choose if we were having pears or peaches, because truly, we had them almost every night. Every once in a while, she would buy the canned pineapple rings, and we'd have that on cottage cheese. So anyway, that's something I didn't mention or didn't film, but I wanted to mention just to say cottage cheese with fruit is really a good option. And let's get back to my other examples. But first, if you could hit the like and also subscribe and the notification bell, I would love to have you join me as I go on my journey. I'd appreciate it. But anyway, let's go back to the examples. What I'm having for a snack this afternoon is a spinach salad with 1.5 ounces of feta cheese on it. The feta cheese is 105 calories for 1.5 ounces. Then I'm having this raspberry dressing, and for 2 tablespoons, that's 30 calories. So this would be a power fuel and an extra for this spinach salad, and it's a really good size, and I think it'll be really good. I made this Jello salad, and it is a smart carb and 1 power fuel. So I used a half a cup of cottage cheese, which is 90 calories for a half a cup with 13 grams of protein, and then a half a cup of pineapple, which is 80 calories and 1 gram of fiber. So that's your smart carb, your power fuel, and then the sugar-free Jello is what I used to hold it together, and it made 4 servings. And when you do the Jello though, only use half the water. This one calls for 4 cups of water. You use 2 cups because you're using the pineapple and you want it to be able to set up. So anyway, that is an idea for a smart carb power fuel combo. And it's a huge serving. I mean, this is big. Anyway, there you go. For breakfast this morning, I am having the Nutrisystem cinnamon roll. And then I'm having a half a cup of egg whites, which is a power fuel, mixed with yellow and orange peppers and mushrooms. I usually also put in pieces of tomato, but I ran out of tomato this morning. And it was super easy because I keep my vegetables cut up in little individual packages. I'm gonna have to go and get some more. I only have 2 of each, or 1 of each left. So that makes it super easy. And then I'm having to drink this morning the Ocean Spray Cran Raspberry, and it's only 5 calories for 8 ounces. So I am having a big breakfast, you know, cinnamon roll, eggs with vegetables and cranberry juice. And then on my eggs, love this hot sauce. So yeah, I am gonna go enjoy my breakfast this morning. I'll show you my snack this afternoon. I cut up a banana and then I put probably about 1.5 tablespoons of this chocolate flavored syrup on it. And that was plenty, and it's only 10 calories for 2 tablespoons. So that is an extra on my smart carb, which is the banana. I had this Hershey's sugar-free syrup, and I put that on a different day. I didn't like it. It was, I don't know, bitter or something. And I bought this one at Walmart, and it's way better than the Hershey's one, in my opinion. If anyone has a good chocolate sugar-free syrup that they use, could you put it in the comments and let me know? This one is way better to me than the Hershey's, but I'm feeling like there's probably something even better than that one. But anyway, so my banana, which is a smart carb, with an extra of the chocolate flavored syrup, which is less than 10 calories. And yeah, so I'm gonna go eat my snack. What I'm going to have for a snack is the 2 graham crackers with peanut butter, a tablespoon of peanut butter for my smart carb and power fuel. My last box of graham crackers were 120 calories for 2 full crackers. This one's 130, so I'll look for that other brand again. I think I got the last one at Safeway. So anyway, I didn't eat my extras today, so I could just count that 10 calories as an extra. And then I have the Adam's Natural Peanut Butter, a tablespoon of that. So here is what I'm gonna have, and I am loving this. It tastes like eating cookies, and I really like this flavor. So anyway, graham crackers with peanut butter. I have a few more items to show you. The first is the Morning Star veggie sausage, and I think they taste really good. It tastes like sausage to me. But what I would do here, because 1 patty is 70 calories, and so if on the days I have this, I do eat 2 of them, and that's 20 calories more than you're supposed to have for a power fuel. So I count it as a power fuel plus 1 extra. And 1 extra is 10 calories to 35 calories. And on the plan I'm on, I get 3 extras a day. So I would count that as a power fuel plus 1 extra. And to kind of show you the size, that's an egg. So they're not a bad size. So anyway, that's my first example. Then this is a new thing that I got. I got this at Costco, and they are the Costco brand, but I bet they have them in, other brands at the grocery store. And what it is, it's cheese, nuts, and fruit. And so this first one here is natural sharp cheddar cheese, which I love sharp cheddar, and with sea salted roasted cashews and dried cranberries. And this is what it looks like, which would make it handy like if you were out running errands. It's not a huge amount, but it would be good, and it would count as a power fuel smart carb combination. So you would have to count that as 1 power fuel, 1 smart carb. And the other variety that they have is the natural white cheddar cheese with sea salted roasted almonds and dried cranberries. So this one has the dried almonds and the other one has the cashews. But again, that looks really good to me. Not huge, but totally easy to grab and take with you somewhere. And the last thing that I keep forgetting to even mention is hard-boiled eggs. Those are another thing that are really easy to take if you're on the go, is a hard-boiled egg. So anyway, these were just a few more examples I had. I'm always on the lookout for more. So yeah. If you're watching this video right now, it means it turned out. So what I'm doing is I took 4 containers of lime yogurt, this Greek key lime, the Dannon Fit and Light. It's only 80 calories with 12 grams of protein. So I took 4 containers of that, put it in a big bowl here. And then I took 2 containers of the sugar-free Jell-O. I would have used 1 large container, but I couldn't find a large one, so I just got 2 small ones. And I'm gonna use only a half a cup of boiling water total. Even though each of these packets call for 2 cups of water. It says 1 cup of boiling water and 1 cup of cold water per packet, but I'm only gonna do a half a cup of boiling water total. And then I'm gonna mix that here, and then I'm gonna fold it into the yogurt. Then I'm gonna put it into this pie plate, which I did spray it with cooking spray, because then that way, chances it won't stick. And then I'm gonna top it with this fat-free whipped topping. And for our 2 tablespoons is 20 calories. So, I probably would do 4 tablespoons and count it as a extra, even though an extra is only 35 calories. It's like, okay, 5 calories extra for a dessert. I think I'm gonna do it. Okay, and I can do lower on an extra on one of my other extras. So anyway, let me see if this works out. I'm gonna fold it together and I'll get back to you. Okay, I'm so excited. This turned out. This is a perfect dessert, and it's a 1/4 of a pie. That is a huge piece. And what I put on top was 4 tablespoons is 40 calories. So I measured out a 1/4 of a cup, because that's 4 tablespoons, and took a little bit out so that it would be 35 calories, because I didn't want to do any cheating with the extra calories for the extra. And this is the perfect dessert to go with any celebration, birthday, Christmas, Thanksgiving, any celebration. And it's 1 power fuel and 1 extra. And the celebration is about being together with those that you love. By having a different dessert doesn't change the celebration in any way. Yes, it's fun to enjoy dessert. That's why I wanted to come up with something that's still really good to eat, But by staying on plan, you will feel better about yourself. Plus, and this is a huge plus, if you stay healthy, you will be around for so many more celebrations. So you know what? Let me do the taste test and see how this is. Okay, yeah, I can eat that. In fact, I'm not hungry yet, but that's going to be my next power fuel. I hope you found some of these examples helpful and that you'll be able to use them on your eating program. Even when I'm done with the Nutrisystem program and finished with my weight loss, I'm going to still use these examples. I'm going to keep a list of them so that I remember them and remember to use them so that I can maintain the weight that I lose. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And again, if you could do the thumbs up, like, and subscribe, I'd love that. Have an amazing week.